Pet owners consider their cats and dogs, of course, part of their family. But one Las Vegas family is in mourning tonight. The family dog was put to sleep by a local animal shelter less than an hour before the owner got there to pick her up. News 13's Dave Malkoff is live at the Mojave Animal Shelter with the story of a black lab named Sadie. Dave?
Well, Kathy, last week the Moline family lost their dog, so they came here to the shelter to find it, and they did find the dog here. But then when the owner returned the next day, the dog was dead. Now the family is asking what went wrong.
I'm still in disbelief.
It's hard for the Moline family to believe what happened to their dog, Sadie. She was 3-year-old Dalton's best friend. Now the only pet left is the fish. After she ran away last week, Paul Moline found her at the local shelter.
I finally went to the pound to see if it was at the pound, and I found it there. It was in one of the cages in the back.
Paul promised to come back the next day with money to bail his dog out. When he arrived, it took a while for the vet to find Sadie.
He said there's one other place we could look, and that was the freezer. So we went into the freezer, and we located my dog. It was under about 15 other dogs.
The family pet was frozen under a pile of dead dogs. The shelter says Paul simply took too long to return with the cash.
We did hold the dog the whole day, but because of space, we had to do something with the dog. It was 5:30.
Paul arrived at 6:30, 1 hour too late. But how could this happen? The shelter says it was Sadie's attitude problem.
Listen to this noise. This a lot. I mean, dogs have real sensitive ears. This noise is deafening for us, much less how it is to a dog. It scares them terribly.
Shelter officials say Sadie was scared and fighting with other dogs. They separated her for as long as they could.
All of us here at the shelter feel terrible that something like this happens, especially at the holidays.
But no doubt the family who feels the worst is the family who lost a dog.
Because one person didn't do their job,
We didn't have the money right then and there.
our whole family will suffer for a long time over it.
Well, the dog did have tags and a collar, but Paul admits he did remove that collar to give the dog a bath, and he admits that it was his mistake, and a mistake that could have prevented all of this. That's the story live from the animal shelter. I'm Dave Malkoff, News 13, inside Las Vegas.
So, Dave, technically the shelter did nothing wrong here.
Well, yeah, they didn't do anything wrong because they had no room for this dog, but that will be changing come Christmas because they're moving into a new facility right across the street. They'll have more room for more animals.
Sad, though, too late for Sadie. Okay, Dave, thank you.